Channel guys, GBTV. We got another video to check out. Top 10 best anime fights of 2020 so far. Now this was done back in November before Attack on Titan dropped. Jujutsu Kaisen was just getting started. So for the most part, we're probably not going to see the greatest yet. It's going to be another list that comes out. We already know it, but for right now, we gotta check this out before the end of the year. Don't even matter, don't even care. Let's get on with it. If you guys like the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you guys like my videos, comment, whatever. Let's get on with this. Let's go. Hey, yo, what is this?
Number 10.
Yo, what? Wait, what? Why is it that like a lot of the best like anime list compilation dudes, they got these thick accents? ViniTube's got that accent. Now this man, what's his name? What's your name, my guy? AnyTube. Are you related to ViniTube, AnyTube? AnyTube. Are you related to ViniTube? Y'all sound kind of similar. Thanks for listening though. Let's get on with it.
ZORRO versus Kamazol. One
Oh, spoiler! Fucking spoiler! I've never seen this. I don't care. Damn, that One Piece artwork leveled up.
Let's move on to another
Whoa,
astounding fight from one of the longest running shows in the anime industry. It is safe to say One Piece has passed the 900 episode count, but the cast still stands strong, and I mean literally strong enough to still show off that they are the best. On the snow-struck battlefield, he
Damn!
the famous Kamazol. When the two swords clash, both seem to be standing on equal ground. ZORRO has the skill of fast attacks, but Kamazol has the edge when it comes to weapons. This is what ZORRO exactly uses for his advantage. He needs to utter only one word, Santoryu, and he finishes off Kamazol with one classical dashing sword strike.
Holy
I think this battle
shit!
does some great justice to ZORRO's character, especially making him stand out from the already large cast of characters. No matter how many new characters the show kicks off at us, we'll never forget our favorite swordsman. Number 9.
That was hard!
Black Clover. Black Clover has come on a long way from when it started. Asta is no longer the
Still not a
brat
fan of
we
this
saw in episode
animation.
1. The rest of the cast has also been given great arcs
It's
and
just
stories to make them
so
stand out from the crowd. Now,
it's
pit all
so
of these
different.
characters
It's
against
so
one major
odd.
threat,
That's the
and,
thing with
as you
this
guessed it,
animation.
What came out was epic. The first
I don't
part
think
of
it's
the fight
flashy,
did great by
but it's
slowly
just-
lifting up the stakes. But that's all until Asta takes charge. The battle follows the regular shonen battle formula, but it's safe to say that it never gets old. We also
That
see
right there
how
was
Asta
hard though.
launched the
I
final
love that
attack
part
and
that they
killed the
did.
demon.
I love that when they did the black and
Right,
white. That was
Shuichi
stuff.
and Claire versus Hikawa.
Yo, this bear! I saw this in another video. This bear was fucking her up, bro. He was giving her that fuck. Oh my god.
At first look, Gleipnir may seem like a story with decent mystery and lots of fan service.
Man, I'm just giving that
the
1-2, bro. Equal rights, equal
but all those
lefts.
theories were broken down during the fight with Hikawa. Here, Shuichi and Claire got together to fight the mad and angry Hikawa. As soon as the two combined their power, it was a whirlwind of smashes against their opponent as they displayed one of the greatest hand-to-hand punching of this year.
Yo, the
Hikawa
combat
might
was
have chosen the
tough.
right opponent, but he chose him at the wrong moment. The fight was both brutal and fast-paced. The sound
Jesus.
effects were done strong enough for us to feel the punches, and the brutality of Claire's punches will continue to the end in this climactic fight scene. Number 7. Anos versus Melhaze. Misfits Demon King Academy.
Haha. Murada.
Now the battle dose of the year wouldn't be complete without the overpowered protagonist versus the villain who's stupid enough to fight him. In this case, it is the battle between Anos and the old man Melhaze. When Wizard Melhaze
You think
finally
I'd
faces
die?
Anos, his
If I-
power and
you think you
potential is
could kill
tested to
me?
the maximum extent. You've got chaotic portals, razor magic, and anything that can
You
shatter
think
the
I'd
demon
die
kingdom
if I
to
let you
pieces.
kill me?
But all of those prove ineffective against him. Even though having an overpowered character might destroy the tension and stakes of the battle, it's always cool to see our main character say he's the one in charge. And shattering portals and stabbing the wizard in the head without breaking a sweat is Anos' way of saying that he's still the one in charge.
If you die,
Number
I'll
6,
kill you.
Cursed Womb Fight.
Sukuna,
Jujutsu
bro.
Kaisen.
Oh my god. This man's Sukuna.
Who thought a supernatural action show would grant us the best battles of the year? And I think this battle of Jujutsu Kaisen not only gives us some great action, but also played it according to the genre. Instead of screams and overpowered final attacks, here we have Sukuna taking the lead with a barrage of supernatural attacks and showing he gets the upper hand. The battle first lifted up the stakes for us to think this is it for our favorite character, but that's when he pulls out the Uno reverse card and turns tables on the Cursed Womb.
Hits him with the no
I think
you.
the Cursed Womb was a great antagonist, but he got sliced into pieces at the end of the fight, so I'm gonna have to take that back. Number 5, Jin Mori and Han.
Han, yes sir. That fight was awesome. I still hate how they got a high school dirty, bro. Like,
Let's move on to
like
martial arts because anime fights
jamming
aren't all about swords and magic
100
tricks.
chapters
This
into
year's
just
best martial
12
arts combat goes
episodes.
to another fight, which
It was
shortly
destined to
mention.
fail.
But I think Jin versus Daoi's fight should get second place. When the two meet to face each other in the ring, both had their own struggles, with the fight being especially important for Han. Unlike other anime that relies on combat in the distance, you can feel and hear each punch and kick that is hit. You've got rapid camera movement, fast animation, that emotional soundtrack.
Studio
that
Marvel
goes on
did
Han's
good though.
backstory,
They were
and
just
all
giving
of
like
these add up to a fight that can leave you
terrible
breathless until
template.
that very final kick.
The fact
God
that
of High
they
School
had to
may be a
jam pack all
fast-paced,
that.
mistreated webcomic adapted
I don't blame
anime,
Studio
but
Mappa.
when the punches and kicks come along, it's something that can stand toe to toe with other series. Number 4.
Like, honestly, why even
Broly
release
versus
it
Vector,
if you're gonna
Sword
do it
Art
like that?
Online. With our harem protagonist, Kirito, in the wheelchair, I think Sword Art Online had plenty of time to give more screen time to the other characters. And I think this stood for their advantage, and the effort to expand their character arcs was successful in the Elysiation season of the anime. Here we have Berkuoli finally clashing swords with Dark Lord Vector. And it's not
Shit.
just swords, it's magic, action, and a barrage of attacks
Oh,
mixed in with
shit.
visuals enough to make your jaw drop. This battle surely increased our Blue Armored Warriors audience reception as a repercussion. And the power of the Dark Lord Vector was subtly shown as well. Who said Sword Art Online needed Kirito? We are doing completely fine with Berkuoli taking the lead. Number 3, Frenda versus Yumiya. Railgun
In order to work together, we gotta see what each other can do.
T.
I think I saw this already. Yeah, it's like them using underhanded tactics to fight.
When it
Damn.
comes to the magical
I don't think they
Index
can use
universe,
magic.
One thing that you can clearly fall in love with is the battles. On one side, you've got Accelerator smashing off opponents, or Misaka showing she's still the best girl of the show. But when it comes to side characters, they all have their own moments to shine. When Frenda is ambushed by Yumiya inside the store, the latter manages to overpower her, at first solely due to the element of surprise. But you can never underestimate Frenda's cunning mind. It is amazing how
That's
each character
tough.
uses the environment around them, mixed in with their own skills, to create the most versatile and mortal attacks to their opponents, with Yumiya using her hidden snipers and Frenda using hidden explosives, and waiting for the best moment. Similar to Berkuoli versus Vector, these two minor characters show that they deserve their own screen time, similar to the main characters.
She's got her bombs right
Number 2,
below her.
3 versus 1 fight.
Hitori no
Shita.
Shita, bro. Oh my god, bro. This was one of the most beautiful fights I've ever seen in my life.
Remember when I said the
Jesus
award for the
Christ.
best hand-to-hand combat fight should go to another anime? Well, this is the one I was talking about. In terms of an anime fight, this fight excels in everything.
It still doesn't have an
You've got
English
fluid and smooth
translation.
animation to complement the choreography and camera movement that doesn't hinder the movements of
This
the
thing
characters.
is
But the
absolutely
main shining
beautiful.
point here is the combat. It's amazing how Chao uses the attacks of the three opponents for his advantage, and calmly disperses them one by one. And can we take a moment to appreciate how he had the courage to pick up his hat during the fight? This scene was directed by
Bro.
the man who was behind Naruto and Sasuke versus Momoshiki fight. So there's nothing
Bro,
but pure
if-
hype and action in
If
this
Tai
one.
Chi is like this,
Number 1,
I ain't trying to fight.
Endeavor
I ain't
versus
trying to fight.
Nomu.
I'll
My
be honest,
hero-
bro. I'll be honest, bro. I'll be honest. This does not deserve number 1 over that 3v1. That 3v1 fight is perfection. Endeavor's fight was awesome, but that 3v1 in Hattori no Shita was absolute perfection. That was the most beautiful thing I ever watched.
Academia. Of course, when My Hero Academia is on the run, this video wouldn't be complete without at least one of its fights. And it's safe to say the fight between Endeavor and Nomu was the best fight for this year. Even with the power of Hawks and Endeavor combined, the Nomu still provided a challenge enough to break the toughest hero. But that last move was both climactic and mind-blowing. From the propelling attack to the sky, to the scream of Plus Ultra, to the very final show of victory with his raised hand. I'd like to say, Endeavor stole the spotlight of the entire show within one episode. My Hero Academia has always had a way of directing its battle with both hype and emotionality. But I think the studio outdid itself with this one. Once again, it proved why My Hero Academia is one of the best shows in the shonen genre. So,
Yo, Hawks is the MVP of that.
Of course, these are based on my personal opinion, so if I missed your favorite fight, then the comment.
So yeah, that was the list. Top 10 best fights of 2020 so far. Let me know what you guys put for your top 10 list. Without further ado, this is Bojangles signing out. Peace out.